woodshed is almost complete. So I'll give you this, and then I'm going to go over and check to see what Bucky and Chucky and all those guys are doing over the hill. She's pretty complete. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here yet. I might rake that all back and bury some fence underneath there. I've took our 4 test pieces of wood, put them in here, and there's a long way to the top. And so I'm going to put 2 rows in like that here to go to the corner. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And then in between to about here, like the second row, I'll just put some short rows. And after the sides are filled in, I'll just work my way back out to the door here. They've reattached that old thing that I had and put it on there, and there's only 3 screws holding it on there, and it should be solid enough. Looks good. I took the old garbage cans of well, they're not old, they were practically brand new when they were here before the dogs started peeing on them, and climbing up on top of them. I've got to maybe attach something so that I can keep the barrels or the cans from being blown over in the big winds and whatnot, and well, I'll figure it out. And I usually like to tie the lids on so that if I take the lid off and it's freaking blowing to beat the band out here, I don't lose the lids to the wind. Well, she's going to be tight around here, and should be okay, but I got to make sure that the mutts aren't going to get underneath there on me. I like it. I really like it. And on here, maybe I could put some tool hangers or something like that on it. I have to think about that. I've got, you know, those little clips that you can stick a broom into? I can put that on there too. And I'm pretty sure the way it is, Sammy the squirrel isn't going to have much use with this thing. He's got quite a leap up. And there's, mind you, this thing's probably got spider glove hands or whatever. It probably could crawl along here like nothing. But anyway, we'll watch for that. And I bought the hardware. We're just waiting for the rail to come to put the barn doors on the front. Sliding doors. And we got to straighten up the other woodshed. And I've got to pick through that pile, get anything that might be good out of it. And this wood's going back to the place we bought it from. We can use that for credit for something else later. We're thinking about putting another one of these sheds up here so that I can put the rototiller away, lock it up. And I can get it out of the shed. Maybe even the lawnmower, I can get it up here. We'll see. And that, and get some game cam, security cameras or whatever it is to watch everything. Nothing's safe anymore. So that's it. I was up on top of that deck and took a picture of the roof. I'll post that up on Facebook. But let's go quickly. Oh, I forgot something to hang on to the camera with. Well, I'll have to do it with one hand. And as we're on our way down there, I'll give you a little update. Well, can't. Hang on a minute. I got to get my keys. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, let's go. Oh, I went and got the keys and I could have got a thing to hang on to the camera. Oh well. We had a freaking downpour, thunder and lightning over yonder about 5-10 miles away from here. The lightning hit the ground. I don't know what happened. Okay, let's go. Oh, what a day. And I'll update you. Okay, first this, put that there. Put the seat belt on. Okay, here we go. Stop that. Okay, we're rolling. Well, you can look at how green that came just from that little rain. It was like crunchy when you walked on it. That's how dry that it is around here. I did a little in here when I was mowing the other day. Oh yeah, the update. As you can tell, I'm in a little bit better of a mood. My breathing is starting to pick up a little bit. But I went to the doctor today. Finally. Mostly my fault for being slow. Oh, look at the fog way down at the end of the field. Nice. Anyway, and he says, let me listen to your lungs. So we lifted up the old shirt there, and he says, oh, you're wheezing pretty bad. He says, I'll tell you what, I'll get you a hot seat. I want you to go for an x-ray, and I want you to go right now. Oh, I said, what's a hot seat? He says, they'll deal with you as soon as you get to the hospital. You don't have to wait or do anything. They'll just give you an x-ray when you get in there. And I thought, all right. And I will fax over your prescription for this drug. I'll get more to that later. And so I go to the hospital. Excuse me. And that was like nothing. I was in and out of there. And I go to Costco. I thought, this is going great. Everything's going great. I go up to the counter where some of you folks will be familiar, and I'll explain it anyway. You go up to the counter on the right-hand side, and you talk to the girl, and she starts processing your prescription. Anyway, I didn't have a prescription. It was faxed in, but they didn't get the fax paper. So it kind of left me wondering, geez, what do I do now? So anyway, I said, can you call the doctor's office for me? And of course, the woman that's supposed to answer the phone, she never answers the phone. So it's extremely rare. There's a little water running. And it's not really filling up much, is it? So she says, I said, okay, I'm going to go and do some grocery shopping and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Well, I come back in a couple of minutes and they still haven't have it. And I already got the groceries. So I said, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go back to the doctor's office, and it's a good thing everything's all close. Like, there's the clinic, the hospital, and Costco. We're all within a few miles, more or less, of each other. So it wasn't very hard to go get there and get things done. So back to the freaking clinic. I go up there. And I will just see. I'll keep her name out of it. But she says, I faxed that over at 12:30. I said, well, I just left there. They didn't get it yet. Well, I'll phone. And then, just like when it was great, just like when we phoned her. Oh, what's that? Something there. Might be a chicken. Oh, something. Oh, looks like a magpie. Or, what do you call that? It's one of those things. Anyway. She had to wait, and I stood there, and I only got 15 free minutes parking. So I'm kind of getting a little itchy, because I don't want to hang around there. I don't want to pay for parking. Oh, for frick's sake, there's another tree here. Okay, hang on. You dirty bugger. Okay, let's go get that one. Oh yeah, there's a hockey game on tonight too, so we're busy. Come through here, it looks like. And that's a different tree than I threw out of here last night. Let's have a look, see. And that was eaten by a beaver. He didn't take many chews to get through that, did he? And that's where I threw the other one in last night. Let's throw this in here now. Sorry for putting you upside down. There we go. That's the end of that. Might have to come down here and sit with the old shotgun, maybe. So anyway, she finally got through, and guess what? Seatbelt. Boy, I'm out of breath now. Okay. Anyway, she gets a hold of Costco. Costco says, "Oh, it's ready." And I'm thinking, there's something totally wrong here. So anyway, I get my prescription. The pharmacist wants to talk to you, she says. Oh, okay. He says, I hope you don't mind, but the doctor ordered this, I'm not sure what it's called, Percostone or something like that, I don't know. It's something to help with my lungs. And he says, the doctor gave you 40 milligrams, but we don't have 40s. We've only got 5s and 50s. So you're going to have to take 8 of these pills once a day with food, he said. And I said, well, okay. No big deal. They're just little guys, right? I'm already taking a handful of pills in the morning and at night, which I forgot. I'll have to do that when I get back. Anyway, so I stopped at the Kentucky Fried Chicken and I ordered, didn't feel like greasy chicken and I want to get something in my stomach right away so I could take the medicine. Well, was I lucky. Instead of putting it in a box of chicken like I bought my wife one, and I bought myself a chicken hot spicy sandwich there. Kind of like the one that the young fella on the Morgans there, Life with the Morgans, or Outdoors with the Morgans. I can't even think of his name. Hunter. What he gets. And, geez, was it ever good. I felt kind of bad that I only got one because I was in such a rush. Now I'm going to have to go back and try another one. And that's not, this is not a paid thing either, by the way. Haha. Okay, need some air or defrost here. First we'll warm it up some. And we'll check the climate. And we'll put that on, and that should clear it up right away. If not, I'm a monkey's uncle. So anyway, good enough. So hopefully pretty quick. Oh, it is, I can't even see it all now. That's on the outside then. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay. So hopefully within a week, because I got a week of an antibiotic, and I got another week of whatever this other thing was. Starts with the letter P. Some kind of a inhaler to make my lungs so that I can get a better breath, and another one for a steroid or something to help. It's got some medicine in it or something to help me breathe. I don't know what it is, but it takes me a long time to get to the doctor sometimes, and that's just the way it is. Oop. Gonna have to fix that too. When you're in the mower here and you run over something like that that wiggles the truck like that, it really wiggles you on the mower. And by the time you get down here from mowing, you're hurting. Oh, that's another thing. Young Jody's going to be out here with the tractor maybe this weekend, and he's going to push all this back. I hope. 2 feet would be more than enough, I think. Because there is a bit of, sometimes, like if you look here, there's a bit of a ridge. But if you can get the trees off, you know, like that bush hog just kind of runs up over the side of it, we can get rid of it. Oh, for frick's sakes. So, there's hardly any water in there either. Man, oh man. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try that. I should be able to drive without the frickin' wipers going and it's not even raining. So there seems like the little bugger's coming up in this little spot here. I'm going to have to maybe get the gun and come down here. I'm pretty sure this is happening in the dead of night. Wonder how this thing is we're shooting at the night. Oh, 25 minutes, the hockey game starts. So that was kind of like my trip to the city today. It was kind of nice to come home and see that the woodshed was just about completed. We're thinking about getting some blue stain next year, and we'll blue stain the wood to match the kind of like the color of the house. It's a little taller than the other woodshed. Can't see up as good as I used to be able to up towards the potato patch, but that's okay. I love the woodshed. So if that fella comes with the bush hog this weekend, I'm going to have to wait until the other week, not this weekend but the next one, and then we'll get all the young fellas in here with and help me get it into the woodshed. But I'll start a little bit. I got to get the doors up because I don't want the dogs in there starting to pee it all out. And I guarantee that they will. There we go. Now, it's not. I don't know where he would plug up first, but that was an easy place back there before he went to the culvert here. But that's a good sign. And he'll push all those sticks back into the freaking beaver dam, which is going to be nice. Alrighty. Wonder what this looks like. Sorry for the bouncing and all that kind of stuff. And the jerking around. But didn't want to miss an opportunity to come down here after seeing that the bigger tree there yesterday. So we got some activity going on, but that beaver's in the wrong spot. And got 263 subscribers, so welcome to the new person that came along. Not sure exactly who it is. Be great if people start making more comments, because I don't mind comments. Kind of like them. I'm kind of lucky that I can share this, and I don't mind sharing it at all. Now, this is probably the last of the super hot summer coming up, because in a couple of days, next Tuesday, this being Wednesday, so in about a week, we're going to start getting a little bit of rain, and it's very common in the fall. It'll cool off, but we'll get a thing called an Indian summer, where the temperature remains up, half decent during the day, and starts cooling off pretty good at night. And as soon as the temperature hits the frost, it won't take long. It'll kill all the bugs off within a frost or two, and it'll be great for going out and taking a walk out here without getting eaten alive. I'm just going to go up this way a little bit, because I don't want to ruin it. This is the road down, but I don't want to leave ruin it. It's better off that I could come up here and drive over the side of the hill here. Now, you see those little trees that are there? There's 4 of them. We're going to try to put some more in here this fall, and my goal is to turn that into a sugar maple farm, so that we can, well, they're going to have to be a lot bigger than, I won't live that long, but my young fellow who's going to probably get the place here, well, it looks that way anyway, he'll be able to get his own sugar maple, or maple syrup. Look at all the fog down at the bottom of the hill there. That's not where we were. That's coming off that other beaver dam. So anyway, it's all fogged up in here, and it's time for some fresh banana bread and a hockey game, and hopefully I can sleep in the morning. I'm getting tired of running around. Oh, I gotta clean off the back camera. It's kind of foggy too. And once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you liked it. If you didn't like it, you can hit the unlike button. And comment, share it with your friends. We'll see you soon, probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.